If a plane is super fast, we'll squeeze the air in front of him. When factors are exceeded, air is compressed to less than 1 millimeter thick. The pressure can reach 5 times the atmospheric pressure, like a wall of air. Pilots once tried to break through this wall of air, but the fuselage is easy to lose control due to violent shaking, even disintegrate. So for a long time, people think this is the physical limit that cannot be pushed. Call it a shadow barrier. This is because the plane causes a shock in the air and spread in all directions. Form sound waves, the maximum speed at which air waves can be transmitted. The speed continues to increase. The air doesn't have time to spread, squashed by a plane. In fact, improving the aerodynamic shape of the aircraft, there is still a lack of sufficient motivation to exceed the factors. Exceeding the speed of sound, air and fire mix in less than 1/1000 second, like matches in a typhoon. Easy to go out. But with the continuous improvement of the engine, engineers discover that the sound barrier can not only be broken, but it also brought an unexpected benefit. The air is compressed by the impact of the plane. The role of the compressor in this turbine engine, exactly the same, and more efficient. So the engineer simply remove the compressor from the engine, remove the turbine that drives the compressor, pumping the air entirely using the plane's own power. This ramjet has only a simple structure left: air inlet gun fuel tank combustion chamber. There is a flame stabilizer in the combustion chamber, fuel injector, igniter, and variable nozzle. When the plane reaches Mach 1.5, that's 1.5 times the speed of sound. Start the ramjet. Low pressure cold air passes through the air inlet. Continuous reflection on the air intake wall. Speed down to subfactor, then compressed. Obtain high temperature and high pressure. Then enter the combustion chamber, mixed with atomized fuel gas. Since the airspeed has slowed down, plus the flame stabilizer, easily ignited by igniters, become a high temperature and high pressure gas. Generates a lot of kinetic energy. Engine gained a strong and lasting source of power. The flame then enters the nozzle. The shape of the nozzle is to converge before diverging. The converging part accelerates the air further, and then ejected from the rear of the engine. Give the plane more speed. The faster the plane, the better the stamping effect. The more power the engine has, and the more powerful the engine, the plane is faster. That's it. The speed of the plane can be increased all the way to Mach 6 using a scramjet. Further improvement of combustion structure, and replace the fuel with liquid hydrogen theory, the superb factor that can impact Mach 15. Of course, the supercombustion engine starts at a higher speed, requires Mach 5 or more. Anyway, the ramjet is like this. With the speed peak to the next peak.